All right, everybody, welcome to day 2. This is day 2 of the SOAR to Scale workshop. I hope you guys are ready. We have a lot in store, and we are going to continue on our prize winning journey. Today, it is day 2. We have $2,000 prize up for grabs today, and I hope it is you. So if you are excited, let me know. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you're ready to go. You've got your workbook and everything is set. Okay. So, how is all of this going to work? Let me share with you what we're doing here in the SOAR to Scale workshop. If this is your first time in the workshop, type a number 1 in the comments right down below. And if you've been here before, if you were here yesterday, type pro. I want to know who my pros are. And so, of course, we're going to be working off of this workbook. This is your SOAR to Scale workbook, and we are going to build your $1 million model using AI. And we're going to show you all the ways that do it every single day. We're going to show you. And for being here, we want to reward you every time you're here. So this is what we're doing. You saw some of the previews. We're giving away prizes all the time. And in your workbook, you're going to see exactly how you can win these prizes. So I want to show you a little bit of what it looks like. So every time you do something, when you open an email, if we saw Deb put up a selfie of her with her certificate from taking the SOAR quiz. And if you comment in the comments, okay, you're going to get a ticket, right? So we're taking these tickets, we're putting your name on it, okay? And at the end of the week, we're going to do a big drawing. And on that big drawing, somebody is going to win a $10,000 scholarship to work with us. But that's not all. I want you to win every single day. So every single day we have all kinds of giveaways and prizes. Yesterday, we gave away the SOAR book, okay? This is my second #1 best-selling book. We gave away this book to everyone who did the SOAR quiz. So if you didn't do the SOAR quiz and you want to know a little bit about how that works, we'll be happy to tell you. Just all you have to do is type, let's see here, go here, type #quiz, okay? #quiz, and you'll take this quiz. It's in your book, but you want to get the answers. You want to figure out, well, how do I score myself, right? So we want you to go ahead and take the SOAR quiz. And when you do, we'll give you the answers. We'll show you what it means, and we'll get you a copy of the SOAR book. So this is the book. It has all the charts and graphs and everything in here, and it's the whole formula. And this is what our whole 7-figure year formula is based on. Our whole goal for you is to take your business to 7 figures in 1 year. Now, I like to say from 6 to 7 figures in 1 year. I can do that. I have no problems promising you that. But if you're at 0, I need you to get to 6 figures first, okay? And so we'll take you from wherever you are to 6 figures. Then the second year will take you to the 7 figures. You want to go from 7 figures to 8, we'll do that, okay? Does that sound good? Everybody on board? Now, yesterday, what did we also do? We also asked you for your number. What was your one number? What's that one big number you want to hit? Okay. I saw some 200s. I saw 120. I saw 250s. I saw 500,000. What's your number? I want you to pick your number. What is the number that you want to get? Because we're going to work through this workbook every single day and keep it, okay? Because you can use it again and again. Yesterday, we talked about that vision. What is the vision? If you want $1 million, guess what? It's 10 people, right? How many people at $10,000? How many do you need? 10, 100? What if you had 1,000 people? How many? What's the price of it? Today, okay, this is my really fun day. I hope you guys love the today, because today we're talking about the offer. You can have a great vision, right? And like, I really want to have $1 million. I did that. And when I started my company and I got a whole bunch of coaches and I thought I was doing the right thing, and I said, this is what I want to do. But you know what? I didn't have a really great offer, and they weren't able to help me figure out how to turn it into a magnificent offer. And until I fell on my face, went $86,000 in the hole, following 2 coaches, and paid them each $20,000 a piece. Nothing happened. I went backwards. I thought, this doesn't work. Let me go back to something I know that works. And this is what worked. This formula is what I use to scale 5 multi-million-dollar companies. And I thought, well, if it worked before, why shouldn't it work when I'm in the online space? Okay. And I did it for major corporations. I did it in my racing industry. I did it in the fashion industry. I did it in the medical community. And then I did it for a number of other people. And then I went into sort of the mind space, right? As far as helping people with their consciousness and their mind, and then into mentoring, which is what I do now. And I take people who have an idea, a concept that they want to bring to life, bring out to the world, that thing they've been holding inside, and it's like, I hate my job, I hate what I'm doing, I just want to do the thing that I know and I love. Anybody feel like that? All right. And you feel like that, and like, but how do I get it out there? Well, you have the dream already. I probably don't need to pull the dream out of you. Maybe you've kept it a secret, but your dream is in there. All right. Now, what we have to do is give you a vehicle in order to make sure that it works. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to build your vehicle today. So, are you guys ready? Let me know who's ready. And I want to kind of right quick for about a minute. Let me just kind of go over what you need to know. Okay. First of all, if you don't have your workbook, everybody should get the workbook. Okay. Type hashtag workbook down below and we will get you that. Okay. I want to let you know that I have an amazing team here, and we have Tally, and we have Sandy, and we have Della, and we have Angie. If you haven't met them yet, they are our iconic team, and they're really the nuts and bolts behind all of this. These people will be reaching out to you today, this week. They'll talk to you in the chat. We are 100% open to you guys so that we can get you all the intel and information that you need. Now, if you want to keep all of this, you want to keep these replays, become a VIP. As a VIP, you get to keep all the replays, all the giveaways that we do. If there's a day or two that you can't make it, no problem. You will get everything. In fact, as a VIP, you'll get private time with me, 3 different sessions where you're working privately with me. 7 days after this workshop, we're going to make sure that you're putting everything into place. 30 days after the workshop, we're going to have another meeting and make sure you're moving forward. Okay. Plus, you can talk to me at any time for help along the way in the workshop, like, hey, I need help with my power pitch, or can you help me with my SOAR quiz? Can you help me with the shape of my offer? Okay. All of that, I will be there to help you personally. Okay. So I want to make sure you've got everything you need. You've got your workbook. You understand what the agenda is. These are the 5 days that I showed you yesterday. We did the vision yesterday. Today, we're on the offer. Tomorrow, we're going to find the right group for you to market it to. And then we're going to show you the meeting that you need to have that'll sell your offer. And then, of course, we're going to have your $1 million launch. Along the way, we're going to show you also how do you use AI in order to catapult your offer and to cut your work hours in half. Because aren't you tired? Like, you're trying so hard to go from 6 figures to 7 figures in 1 year or less, and I'm going to have a great business. And then you get into your business and you realize, I'm overwhelmed, I'm struggling, I'm frustrated, and I'm not making enough money. And what we do is we show you the exact formula that you need to do to go from 6 to 7 figures without the stress, the struggle, and the overwhelm. And that way you can actually have the life of your dreams and the business that will support it without having to sacrifice your family, your health, and everything else. Okay. Does that sound good to you guys? As you're here, remember, you guys are going to get points, right? All these points, all these tickets for every time you make a comment. Now, we're going to do something also really fun, and we're going to give away the $2,000 today. And so in order to do that, yes, we are on day 2, just so everybody knows, did it just start? Because you're used to me being here on Tuesdays. No, this started yesterday. We're on day 2, and we're covering a lot. Okay. But I want you to know that what's different is the AI. Okay. We're going to simplify it and show you how to use AI within your business. And I'm going to give everyone who's here this week the 10 prompts. This is a book that we have that's coming out for you. So these are the prompts that you're going to need to know. You will get this, because if you have AI, great. But is it for this business? Is it for your practice? And how do you put the information in a short period of time so you don't have to spend all day on it and get something that's good, that's original, that's iconic? Okay. So all of that stuff is what we're going to show you. And let me show you how our drawings work so you can win every single day. Yesterday, every single person who was here when we drew, you won. Okay. And we do a drawing to see what you're going to win, and then somebody's going to win the $2,000. So in a second, in about a minute, I'm going to show you what you guys are going to win. All you have to do is put your comments in there and make sure you get your workbook. And if you do want the replays, okay, if you want them during the workshop, okay, if you miss a day, we'll get it to you. You have to be registered because we need your email to send it to you. Okay, so you got to be registered or connect with your concierge and they'll get it to you. But I want you to know they'll do it on Tuesday. Okay, we're here for 9 days straight until next Tuesday, and they disappear Tuesday at midnight. We'll take everything down. Nothing will be here in the group. Nothing will be online. But if you do want replays after that and you want to keep them, all you have to do is type hashtag VIP. Just type hashtag VIP, and that way you can keep those. Okay, so that's really how everything works. We are going to have our Spin It to Win It contest in a little bit. And so it works like this. We're going to do spin for a winner, and that winner will get a prize. And then we are going to take all of your names. Okay. So first of all, everyone who's here, if you just write one comment, guess what? We're going to put your name on that wheel. Okay. So we are tracking your names as we go along. And just a few minutes from now, we're going to spin that wheel and see who wins the $2,000. Okay. Yesterday, we had Deb Malott win $1,000. So congratulations to you, Deb, and for taking your SOAR quiz. So I want to make sure a lot of you were here yesterday and there are some new people. So make sure you get everything that's available to you while we're here. This was your pre-prep questions. You want to have these down towards your vision. You got to know more about your vision. That's your homework. Did you do your homework? Get that. Just type hashtag prep if you didn't get it yesterday. Okay. The second thing that we showed you and talked to you about is your power pitch, right? You have to have a vision, but then you have to have a story around it so that people will come to you, and you have to be really, really clear. A lot of people aren't very clear on what they do and what they want, or like, hey, so what do you do? And they're like, and people go, really? Or they walk away, or you just keep going on and 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 on. And people don't have that time. Okay. In less than 30 seconds, you can create a power pitch. We taught you this yesterday, showed it to you. You have homework. Okay. So let me do this. So there's two parts to it. Okay. So there is the know-how. Okay. And so that know-how is what you want to do on part one. Okay. So there's the know-how to the power pitch. And then there's the second part of the power pitch, and that is the show how. Okay. So we can get you help if you need some help with that. So there's know how and there's show how. Okay. These are the two parts, and they're real easy. Okay. But there's a formula that you have to follow. Okay. So if you want some help with it, all you have to do is type power pitch. Okay. If you were here yesterday, you were one of the winners that get a call with me to clarify your power pitch. Okay. All you have to do is type power pitch if you were here, and we will give you the link. You put your power pitch in there, and then we're going to have a call with you and make sure that yours is done. We want your power pitch done this week. Okay. So I'm going to reach out to you. My team is going to set an appointment with you. And if you did it, you won this yesterday, a call with me to clarify your power pitch. Okay. And I have never done that. There were a whole bunch of people here yesterday. I might be busy. It might take me till Friday to get all your calls in, but please check your DMs. We're going to reach out to you. If you don't do your call this week, I will cancel it. Okay. I'm not going to leave it open forever. This is just a workshop bonus. Okay. And it's really all about branding. Okay. And so you have to get all of your brand right. You can't ignore it. And for over 10 years, I worked in a business that, I started, and it was all around the branding. Branding was everything. And that business turned into a multi-million-dollar business because it was centered around knowing how to work your brand. So if you want my help with your brand, type in Power Pitch so that we can make sure we get on the call. My team will reach out to you. If not tonight, in the morning, give you the link, have you put your Power Pitch in, and then we will refine it and perfect it. Okay. So you have to have the right brand. You have to have the right messaging. Okay. Because you have to be distinguished, right? You don't want to be like everyone else. With the invent of all this AI stuff, everyone is going to look like everyone else because they're just taking basic stuff. AI is awesome if you utilize it rather than letting yourself get used by it. And a lot of people are using it, but they're not doing it in a way that's going to make themselves stand out. Okay. The only way you can have a 7-figure business or a high 6-figure business is you've got to stand out. You've got to have a high ticket offer. You can't have a high ticket offer if it's just something Chat GPT spit out for you. That's going to be very, very ordinary. And you're going to see a lot of people leaving the industry because they've been commoditized. They're just like everybody else. People can't tell a real, genuine person from who just spit out something on AI, right? But you are going to be different because you are here. So that was the second thing we covered. And the third thing we covered is the SOAR formula. And this is what you're going to be learning and implementing all day. Thank you for saying hi. Yes, say hi. Let me know where you're coming in from. It's so good to see you guys. This SOAR formula, is what we're covering this week is the basic. There's 3 parts, the basic, advanced, and pro. Okay. And SOAR is an acronym, SOAR. What that means is there's a behavior that you're doing that is blocking you from your success. And there's an equal solution to free you. Okay. So you have these behavior blocking actions that you're doing, and it's keeping you from hitting the next level. There's only 4 possible things that could happen to you. Okay. If you think, oh, my problem is this and this and this and this and this, no, it only comes in to one of these 4 blocks. Okay. So you'll have one of these 4 blocks. And what we do is we identify the block so that you can remove it. Okay. What we're doing yesterday, we identified which block is it. Okay. If you didn't get yours identified, go and do the quiz. Okay. And so in the quiz, this is it. And so put down which one you were, okay? Were you green, purple, blue, or orange? What was your block when you took the quiz? The S is the green, right? Where maybe you feel very stretched. Like, gosh, I feel like I'm doing everything. I'm stretched so thin. Okay. Or maybe you're spinning from one thing to another. That's the O, and you're into outsourcing. We're going to cover that today. Yesterday, we covered the S, being singularly focused. Okay. Singularity is foundational to what we do. So that's what the S is for. So we made sure that you were singularly focused with your vision. Today, we're going to make sure that you're in ownership and you have an offer that you can own without spinning from one thing to the next. And then we go into, some of you are very attached and you're stuck and you can't get out of your rut. Okay, then you're blue. And that's the A. We're going to cover that tomorrow. And then on Thursday, we're going to cover those of you who are slipping. You feel like you're just sort of slowly going backwards and you just can't get out of the past. You're just in the same old thing. Nothing is changing, right? Okay. So to figure it all out, I can't. Today, we talked about it yesterday. Ask for the replay. Just type #quiz. #quiz. When you go there, you'll also get a copy of my free book. So we're going to give you a copy of SOAR so you can get started and know exactly what you need to do. So are you guys ready? Okay. I gave you enough of a preview. One of the things one person is going to get today is my other book, Power of a Wish. Okay. So somebody's going to get this book today, and I'm going to tell you how you're going to win. And we have the drawing today for $2,000. All you have to do is right down below. You can see down here. All you have to do is type #spin. When we spin, my team is in the background working really hard, and please give them some love, you guys. Thank them because they are amazing. Angie and Della and Sandy and Tally, and they're working really, really hard. Their fingers are falling off. So they're going to reach out to you, make sure you got everything. We follow up with you. You guys, some of you got messages from me today. We are completely open here. Okay. Hop on a call with us. Say hello. Ask us the questions. You only have this week. It's totally free. Why is it totally free this week? Because I want you guys to get a taste of what it's like, okay, in a very condensed period of time. And you might say, wow, this is different. This is not normal. They actually do pay attention. They hold us accountable. They follow up. We actually have connection to people, and maybe you'll want to work with us. Some of you will want to work with us. Some of you might like some of the things that we do and some of the things that we offer. We are also a full service agency, so we can help you with all kinds of design, ads, etc. Whatever you need for your business to make it a 7-figure business, we have that. Your question is like, how much do you need? Okay. So if you already know that you want to work with us in some capacity and you're like, I don't know what, but there's something I think I want to do here. All you have to do is come check us out. Okay. If you want something different in what's going on in your business, just go to meetconnie.com, and that's an appointment with me, meetconnie.com. Okay. You can do that at any point. If you know what, I love that. I really love that branding thing. I really love the SOAR thing. I really love this offer thing that I'm going to learn today. All you have to do is go to Meet Connie. We're going to show you something different, and we will customize a plan for you. Okay. We want you to be iconic. So you ready to get started? I'm so ready. Let's get going. Okay. We are going to make some noise. Everybody make some noise. Wherever you are, make some noise. Woo! All right. Okay. We are going to build one iconic offer for you. Okay. This is called an IPO. Okay. You've heard of an IPO like on the stock market when a company goes public, right? They issue an initial public offering, and that is their offering to the world. Hey, Deb, how are you guys doing? That's right. Say hashtag spin so we know you're going to be in the drawing. Hey, team. And if you were here yesterday, we already put your name on the wheel. But if you're here again today, we can add your name again. So you have a greater chance to win. Okay. And 5 minutes before we go and spin the wheel, I'm going to let you know. So that's going to be the cutoff. Okay. So no new names after I call it. And then I can do the drawing really quickly. So we're going to make some noise. And as you can see, it's all about the vehicle. Okay. We are going to talk about your vehicle, which is your offer. And if you guys know my background, it's in the workbook. Okay. I used to own a professional racing company. We raced all over the country. I love speed. Okay. Speed is one of our niches. We focus on you getting to your goal really, really fast. How do we do it? We take about 80% off your plate and we compress time. Okay. Very, very simple. Plus the singularity concept that we told you yesterday, just doing one thing. Okay. So you have one vision. Today we have one offer, and it is an iconic. Remember, we showed you that definition yesterday. Premium, meaning it's high ticket offer. Okay. So you guys ready to build it? Okay. Let's go ahead. And like I said, this offer is going to disrupt things. Okay. So think of somebody, who do you know that's really disrupted the market? Think of somebody in anything where they're really disruptive. Okay. For me, one of the first things that comes out in my mind is Tesla. Okay. Are you guys familiar with Tesla? Right. And Elon Musk, right? From the moon to the solar to what do you call those? Fire extinguishers, right? His first car was over 100,000. And so he started high ticket. And that's what your offer is going to be, right? If he would have started as a low budget car, when he brought the price up to a high ticket, would you have really thought about it? No. See, high ticket has inherent value, right? The brain assumes there's great value and quality to it. So you always want to start with high ticket, okay? So Tesla came out, disrupted the market. So I want to know with cars, but what's your favorite car? Okay. Because think about your favorite car and think about that as you're building your model. Put it in the comments. You guys know I'm such a car person. I grew up in Europe. I drive on the Autobahn. Speed is my thing. I love cars. I'm a total car girl. What was your favorite car? Put in the comments. I would love to know what your favorite car is. Okay. And I also love to know what color it is. So I'm German and Italian. And so I love German and Italian cars. that's pretty much all I've driven. I got off the road a little bit, drove a Jag for a while, but always back to the German and Italian cars. Absolutely love them, right? But it wasn't always that way. Anybody have a car? Let me see your comments. If anyone has a car that is your favorite, let me know your favorite car. But I didn't start off that way, right? This is how I started. Anybody recognize this? Well, first of all, nobody makes a beige car anymore, right? Like, how ugly is this thing? Now, this isn't my actual car, but I did have to Google what it looked like. Does anybody know the name of this car? Uh, let's see. Wait, I can't even read that today. I'm on a plane. I'm plain Jane. I love Lexus 350. Awesome. Okay, there's a favorite car. What else do you guys love? So I started in high school. This was my punishment. I had, yes, a gremlin. Oh my gosh. Who would name a car a gremlin? First of all, that just starts it off bad. Hey, but it wasn't so bad. My sister had. Oh, Christy's a Jaguar girl. It was my first four-door vehicle. I really liked it. What color was yours, Christy? So my sister drove a green Pinto. I don't know what our parents were thinking. They just thought maybe we should make them really unpopular by giving them really bad cars. More Jaguars, awesome. Mustang. I wonder if that's Sherry. Who are my Mustang people? You know, most people are either classic Ford people or classic Chevy people. It's sort of like Republican and Democrat. You can't mix. Chrissy's Black Jag, love it. Okay. So yeah, so that was my beginning. Okay. Obviously I've elevated from there. But so you guys heard yesterday that my story, okay, is around something that happened to me. The whole concept of my business, SOAR, is around what happened when I had terminal cancer twice, right? Once they said I'm going to die in 6 months, and then the second time I did die, okay, but I came back. And so that's what the story is around. But when I had that experience the first time, and the doctors told me I wasn't even 30 years old, and the doctor said, you're going to die in 6 months. I'm like, gosh, I haven't even lived yet. And so I had a bucket list. Who here has a bucket list? Anyone have a bucket list? Right? And you say, okay, this is my someday I'm going to do this. Someday I'm going to do this. Someday I'm going to do this. Well, my someday was I wanted one of the things I really wanted, I just ran out of time, okay, was I wanted a Ferrari. And I wanted a red Ferrari. Give me a ticket red with peanut butter leather on the inside. It's super awesome. I wonder if I still have a picture of it somewhere. But it was amazing. Okay. And so I didn't have much time. I wrote a check, got the thing. You know, the big trucks come and they load it off the truck. And I lived in Denver, Colorado, in a place called Cherry Creek at the time. Real quiet, sleepy little neighborhood. And there it is right in front of my house. And I get inside, they give me the keys. I'm all excited and I start it up and it's like, right? You've ever been in some of those cars and you're just kind of shaking, right? Not like the electric cars today. I mean, I love a real engine, 12 cylinders, all that. And it was so great. And I wanted to go to see my girlfriend and show off my new car, and it wouldn't work, and it didn't drive, and I was so disappointed. Anyone know what was wrong with my wonderful Ferrari? It was a Ferrari Testarossa. Anybody know what happened to it? Give me some ideas. What do you think? Why was my brand new $250,000 car not working? What do you think? Give me some ideas. Who knows? Give me some ideas. Why do you think it did not work? I can maybe help you out with it. What do you think was wrong with it? Any ideas? So it was perfect, right? There was one thing wrong. Why didn't it work? Okay. What's wrong with it? Needed an oil change. Okay. No gas. Yeah, that's obvious, right? No gas. You can't get anywhere without gas. But there's another problem. I have never, even to this day, learned how to drive a stick shift. Okay. So, safety switch. Yeah, I'm maybe the safety switch. Manual. Exactly, Sandy. I can't drive a stick shift. Okay. So I have this beautiful car, front of my house, can't go anywhere, nowhere. So what do I have to do? I have to call my friends. Hey, you want to go shopping? You drive. Hey, want to go out to dinner? Okay, you drive, right? Super popular. Why? Because me or my car? Probably my car. But it was a beautiful vehicle, but it was wrong for me, right? And the reason I tell you this story is, what is your vehicle right now? What is your offer? Why is it not taking you to where you want to go? And probably because it doesn't fit you. Okay. I traded it out for a Porsche. I never still learned how to drive a stick. Thank God for Tiptronics, right? So, what's your vehicle? Okay. What I want you to do is put down below, what is your offer right now? What is the thing that you sell? Put it down. Okay. For us, ours is the Iconic Leadership Academy. Okay. When people want to work with us, they come into the Iconic Leadership Academy. So, and they can come in at different levels. So, what is your offer? Put your thing down. And what I'm going to do, I said I'd give away this book. Whoever puts their name of their offer in here, and we love it. Whoever has the best offer name, I'm going to give you a copy of this book. Okay. And this is The Power of a Wish. It's the 7 principles to attract anything you want. Okay. And this has been quoted in reviews as being the #1 best and clearest book on manifesting. So if you don't want to read 18 volumes and, books this thick, there's 7 things that you need to do to manifest anything you want. So if you have the perfect name, type it down below. Even if you don't, you never know. And just by typing that in, you are going to be one of the people that we might spin to win. Okay. So let's see the name of your offer, oral health coach. So that's your title, but what's your offer of your product? What's your, Sherry's good to see you. Sherry's awesome, by the way. So Collingwood, say yes to your inner badass. Interesting. Cool. Keep going. Let me see them. I love these. These are great. Collingwood. And okay, I'm not so, I can't keep up with the comments, but put your comment in there. And at the end of the thing, grief coach, life coach. I don't know why my eyes are really bad today. Okay. So let's do this. Grab your workbook, okay? Oh, speech pathologist. That must be Tony. Tony, if you're here, good to see you here. Okay, so let's go into day 2, because this is where we're going to get some traction. No pun intended. Okay, go to day 2 in your workbook and let's get busy. Okay, because I'm showing you exactly how we are going to shape your product. Okay, and we start with a shape. Okay, so in here, this is what you're going to see in your workbook. Type workbook if you don't have it. Okay, first of all, we're going to come up with a shape. What is the shape of your model? Okay, now this is our model, and this is our SOAR model. And you'll see a lot of layers to it. As you get deeper and deeper and work with your offer longer and longer, remember, you just need 1. You don't need 10. You need 1, and then you can develop it deeper and deeper. Okay, so we start with the square, right? In the center, there's the square. That is the cube. And so let me show you the difference here. Okay, so a square, right? It's very even, right? Four sides. Okay, but actually ours is a cube. And so then you can see it's much more dimensional, right? And by being more dimensional, that's what we want. But also it's perfectly clear. Okay, and the model, the reason ours is a square, okay, number 1, it can go on any side, right? And is perfectly balanced, right? Most people are craving balance, and it's very solid. So if you look at, I have a PhD in advanced theoretical physics. I love science. And so I looked at the carbon model, okay, that is the shape of a cube. Okay. And if you think about carbon, what is carbon? Like, why do they put carbon on airplanes and Formula One cars and all these kind of things? Because it's indestructible in atmospheric pressure. And I want my people that I work with and their business to be indestructible in the world, right? No matter what comes up, it's indestructible, right? And so all of those layer together, okay? And so this cube is representative of our model. So you see, everything is fours, and we also teach in fours, right? Because there's a concept in numbers and how the brain remembers things, okay? And so the brain thinks in sequences. It also thinks in pictures, okay? And so it looks for patterns, and threes and fours are the first patterns in numbering, okay? And so you'll look in your workbook and you will see this. You will see that there's a geometric product sequence. This is what we're going to build, okay? And it takes into consideration all of this, the art, right? The look, the design, the science that I told you about of the carbon and the model, the biology, okay, that taps into my source story, and the math, okay? Having things cubed, we'll talk about that. And all of that put together turns into $1 million formula. Okay. Now that might seem a lot right now, but I'm going to take you through step by step right now. And then we're going to do our big drawing in about 5 minutes. So this is what we did. Okay. So just to give you an example, when I started with my company, right, the first thing I put out was my book. Okay. And I put out my book and I publicized that. Okay. Then from having my book out and people hearing about it, I got to capitalize on that, and I got to do speaking, public speaking. And from that speaking, then we monetize that speaking by offering our program, the Iconic Leadership Academy. Okay. And then as more and more people heard about it, became legitimized when I would work with politicians and famous actors and athletes and things like that. Okay. So that cycle, those 4 parts, right? 4, publicize, capitalize, monetize, and legitimize. That's my process. And then each segment, distinguish, disrupt, dominate, and duplicate, as what we do. And that's what we're doing with you here today. And as a result of doing each of those steps, you gain clarity, you get clients, you get cash flow, and then contribution. Okay. So that's our model. Each one is layered, it goes deeper and deeper. Does that make sense? Right? And it's totally aligned with me. It's just the word SOAR. It's an acronym. Somebody could say, I'm going to use SOAR. Great. But it's not going to align with you because you don't have a story that matches it. Right? From all of my background, and there's parts of it from my racing background, my fashion background, my medicine background, right? All of it comes together, and that is my model. And that's why it's a 7-figure model. Okay. Now, let's build yours. What is yours? So let's do something first. Let's start with the shape of yours. What shape? I want you to pick for you. Okay, so the name, maybe you have a name already. If you write down here, if you don't have a name, we'll come up with one. Okay. And if you need some help, that's what we're here for this week. Okay. Just do #call if you want some help figuring all this out. Okay. So we come up with a name, but now we need a shape. Now we use the cube. Okay. What's your shape? Let me give you just a couple quick pictures here. Okay. Maybe you have a Venn diagram, right? Like 3 circles intertwining, or maybe 4. Okay. Maybe yours is a pyramid. Okay. Like the base and then the middle and the peak. Okay. Maybe yours is sort of a stair step model. You could use images. I put in here like a lighthouse, right? Like, how the lighthouse has different levels, okay, until you get illuminated or whatever. It could be a 5-pointed star, and maybe you have 5 points. And then that's going to be the shape of your model, because you have to describe yours in something that's visual for people, or they will not understand. And if it's not clear, they will not move forward. Okay. And maybe it's a pinwheel, right? So that it can spin, something that rotates, that has movement. You think of what is it for you. Okay. Does that help? Okay. So just give you a couple quick ideas. So pick your shape, write your shape in here. If you don't have your workbook, please type #workbook. We'll get it to you right away. Okay. Now let's talk about the pillars. Okay. the pillars are important, and this is where the geometry and the math come into play. So let me tell you a story so you understand what the pillars are like, okay? So when I lived in Florida, are you guys familiar with Palm Beach? Palm Beach Island is where like the Kennedys live and all the ultra rich people live, okay? Well, there's Palm Beach Island here, okay? And then there's a small waterway, and then over here on the other side of the waterway is an island called Singer Island, okay? Has anybody ever heard there or heard of that or been there? They're both phenomenal, okay? And so Singer Island is ultra wealthy is Palm Beach, okay? And Singer Island is not so ultra wealthy, okay? So we're kind of stepchildren. And so I lived here on Singer Island and right on the water. And then there's Palm Beach. And you know who? I could look out of my living room and I could see, guess who I could see? I could see Ben and Jerry's house, right? The ice cream people, right? So I could literally see them. And how many people love ice cream? What's your favorite Ben and Jerry's? Let me know. Are you vanilla, chocolate? Are you something crazy? What is your favorite ice cream? Okay. So when I wanted ice cream, right, all I had to do, I could see it, but I needed a way to get there, right? I needed a path to cross to get there. I needed to take a few steps to get over that bridge between me and Ben and Jerry. Okay. So those are the pillars. All right. Let me show you here. So here I am hungry on one side. On the other side of the water is what I want. Okay. That is my ultimate desire is Ben and Jerry's. Okay. Now I have to bridge the gap between me and Ben and Jerry's, right? So how do I do it? There's a bridge, right? And a bridge has, the different pillars in the between to support it. So what we're going to do is pick 3 pillars. Okay. That means what are the 3 steps that you need to take to get from where you are to the solution? So think about for your clients. Okay. They have a problem. They're hungry. They're hungry for something, right? If you're working with me, most people are hungry to make more money. Okay. So I'll show you in 3 distinct ways how to get to the next level of income that you want. That's all you need to know. Okay. So what are your 3 pillars? Does this make sense to you guys? Does this make sense? Okay, give me a thumbs up if it's making sense. I want to keep it really simple. This does not have to be complicated. You don't need to spend 6 months creating a product. We're doing it in about 10 minutes. Okay. And in about 5 minutes, we are going to have a big drawing. Okay. So the more you contribute all of your answers, I love all the feedback we're getting here. It's awesome. So we have a shape. Okay. We have a name. And now all you have to do is come up with your 3 pillars. That's it. Okay. So, perfectly clear. I love it. I love it. Okay. So now for your name, let me show you here what ours is. You have this in your workbook too. Okay. So if you go to the next page, this is our model. Okay. So you saw the 3D model right here. Okay. Perfectly clear, balanced, has depth to it. It's like you don't just go into a Kajabi thing and there's 14 videos and 87 PDFs and like, oh, this is my program. Or maybe you guys have taken some of those courses where all they do is they go on a video and they read. It's amazing. They just read a Google document to you. I'm like, this is not training. This is not a program, right? It has no depth. And that's why people don't benefit. Okay. They don't have any interaction. They don't have any connection. They don't have anything customized. Okay. So these are our 3 pillars, right? In order for you to go from here, okay, where you're on an income roller coaster and we want to turn it into a rocket ship, okay, you have to do 3 things and only 3 things. You have to distinguish yourself so you can get clarity. You have to disrupt your market, which is what we're doing today, right? By having something totally different, an iconic premium offer, you're going to get more clients because they're going to go, wow, that's different. Okay. And then tomorrow I'm going to show you how you dominate your market. Okay. That's it. That's how simple it is. This has worked in every single industry I have consulted in. That's 32 different industries. And I did it in building my 5 multi-million-dollar companies for over 20 years. This has been the formula. It's not something new. I didn't pull it out of ChatGPT, okay? But AI, and we're going to show you this on Friday, and then on Monday and Tuesday, we're going to show you then how to really get the depth here, okay? And if you're like, well, I can't do that, I can't do a design like that, let us do it for you, okay? If you want us, if you know what you have, or you want us to design it for you, to your specs and your colors and your personality, just type down below #design, okay? Or we can have a call and do a consult on what kind of design you want. Okay. So type #design if you're like, I don't know how to do that. Okay. So, so you see there's 3 steps that we go. These are 3 pillars on each of the 3 pillars. Okay. And what happens when you do this? This is the power of the math and the geometry and the physics right here. Each is a cube and the whole thing is a cube. It's very meta. Okay. So everything is a cube, and the cube has immense power. And that's why we've been doing this for over 20 years, and it doesn't distract. And I can switch industries. I can apply it to everyone's industry. No matter what kind of business you have, I can apply this formula and you will build a 6 and 7 figure business, okay, in a year or less. I did it in 9.5 months, 0 to 1.4 million in 9.5 months, okay? And then what happens up here? We just do it again. And we build, we do it again, okay? Or you retire and have a philanthropic company. So does this make sense? It's not like stupid simple. Yes. Okay. So you don't need to buy a whole course on how to make a course. Okay. I just showed you in 2 pages exactly how to do this, but I still want you to get the name right. Maybe now that you see this, you think I need a new name. Okay. So if you look at our name here, and if you couldn't see that well, this is our formula, right? The 7-figure year formula. We just want you to have a 7-figure year. This is how you do it. Okay. Thanks, Deb. You're impressive as well. And Deb, I can't wait to see your stuff right now. We have got your VIP, so we got to chat and let's take a look at your offer and everything. So you reach out to me and we'll hook up since you are a VIP. Anybody else wanting to be a VIP, just let us know and we can take you there. And so see how that is. And each category is something different. So this is exactly what it looks like to work with me. Okay. And we're going to take you through that. It's just a matter of where do you start? How much do you have done? Do you need everything? Do you just need a couple pieces? Okay. Do you want it all done for you, or do you want to do it all yourself? Whatever you want, that's what we're going to deliver, because it has to be customized. Okay. And by the way, if this is making sense, okay, but if I am going too fast, VIP, right? You got to keep all these replays. So you can watch this again and again and again. You got a fresh workbook, and time with me in 7 days after we end, and 30 days after we end, and after the different shows. Reach out to us. And if you do want to be a winner, okay, in about 3 minutes, we're going to pull our winner. Don't go anywhere. Somebody here is going to get $2,000, okay, and everybody who made a comment is going to win something, and I'm going to show you what you're going to win. So if you do need a replay, okay, let us know which one do you want. Do you want replay number 1, replay number 2? Hey, Sherry, VIP all the way. You got it, girl. And maybe you want both days if you missed one. Okay. So somebody is going to win the power of a wish. Who's going to win? Put the name of your offer down below. After we hang up, we will look at right afterwards, because I only want to give the prizes to the people that are live. Okay. Come back and watch the replays if you want to, but when you're live, that's when you win the prizes. And so let's do that now. Last thing I want to show you, see the name, the 7-figure year quote formula. Okay. So what you need to do next is figure out what's the ending. Okay. Do you have a formula? Do you have a process, a protocol? Do you have a roadmap? Do you have a blueprint? Okay. So you need to add that on the end. All right. So that people understand it's your thing. It's your IP. So for example, we use formula. Okay. And you could, and why do I use formula? Because that's like my brain, right? I come from a science background. There's all these formulas, but you might have a roadmap. Okay, you might have a protocol. Like I used to be in medicine, a protocol. We have one of our cheat sheets is a protocol that you follow. Okay, so it you decide, is it a blueprint? Is it a framework? All right, does this make sense? So I would love to see. Warrior for Hope is the name of my grief coaching, life coaching business. Cool, cool. That's awesome. Hashtag replay. Love it, Christy. We'll grab you the replays. Replays are available while we are live, and then they disappear on Tuesday. So make sure you put in the name, okay? And is this making sense? Okay, so just a quick repeat. We picked a shape, okay? Pick the shape of your business. You have your pillars, okay? And then you have the name, and then you have the whole model there. Okay, this is going to be your high ticket, AI powered 7-figure business model. This is what's going to run it all. Are you guys excited? Okay, so first of all, I want to do the drawing for all those of you who are here. If you have a comment, now, you guys have to give lots of love. Please respond to my team because they have to reach out to you every day, every time in the tomorrow and get you this. Whatever we're going to draw, everyone who is here is going to win something right now. Okay. And let me find where we're going to do that. I need to put on, and Angie, if you need some more time, you let me know. But she gave me a thumbs up. She's ready. So we're going to pull our $2,000 winner right afterwards. First, we're going to pull our prize because everyone who's here is going to win something. Okay. So let me see if I can share my screen and let's see. How many people have 100 things on their screen? Okay. So I have to put on glasses to this because I'm not sure if I can see it. Okay. Let's see if I got the right one. And where did you guys go? Okay. We are on the right thing here. Let's see. What do you guys see? Awesome. Okay. This is what somebody is going to win. I mean, all of you here who made a comment, you're going to win something. Okay. Hurry and get your comment in. At least get your comment in and just type spin. Okay. Just so that we can at least give you this prize. If we see your name and a comment, you will win whatever this spinner is going to land on. Okay. So here we go. I'm going to click to spin. Let's see. Power pitch. Well, I'm going to respin because you guys all won that yesterday. Okay. So I want you guys to have a different prize every day, although it is awesome. Okay. So let me spin it one more time. Drum roll, please. What do we win? Clarity call. Awesome. Awesome. Everybody here gets a clarity call. Okay. What does that mean? That means you get to pick. Okay. You pick what is one thing in your business you need clarity on, and we will work with you for 10 minutes and help you hash that out. Okay. So everybody here gets a free clarity call. If it turns out you need more time than 10 minutes, we will continue on with you longer than 10 minutes. But just in the sake of my time initially, we're going to give you 10 minutes. Okay. Yes, absolutely. This is all about giving. Okay. And somebody says, I need a clarity call. You're on it. Type hashtag clarity. If that's the only thing you see, we will give you a clarity call absolutely free. Okay. Just so you know, when I'm not working and not doing a workshop, anybody can work with me. Okay. You can have a call with me. It's $1,000. So that's why I say I do this all for free because I know you guys all need really high quality stuff and you guys are going kind of in the troughs. And I want you guys to elevate your product, your life, your offers, right? But don't feel like you're stuck with what's out there. Okay. Now, let's go to the real thing. Let's see the next person we draw. Okay. We're totally on time. I can't believe it. Are you guys ready? Is it going to be you? Type me if you think it's going to be you. We're going to pull it up in 1 second. I do want to let you know one thing just to create more suspense here. We're going to be back here tomorrow, 5 o'clock. And we are going to, again, talk about the scale and get you your workbook, all the prizes, but $3,000 tomorrow. If you don't win today, it's okay. Come back tomorrow. You could win the drawing every single day. Last night, it was Deb who's going to win tonight. Are you excited? I love these because we do this and we never ever know who's going to win. So let's do it. Let me pull up my screen. Now, I want to thank our community manager, Angie, because she spent, oh wait, she says 1 minute. She adding a couple more names. Okay, I'll wait just a minute. She wants to make sure we get everybody in here. One more thing that I want to show you then, while we're waiting for Angie to get all the names up, is let me make sure you guys get the replays. Okay. So all you have to do to get the replays is type #replay. Okay. #replay. And then you can get these. Okay. We will send them to you. We'll get you. We're going to email that to you. So make sure that you're either registered or you give us the email when we say, do you want the replays? Just give us your email so we have a place to send it. Okay. The file is too big for us to put it in your DM. That's what I want you to understand. Okay. So, and then let us know which replay do you want. If you still do need the workbook, okay, type #workbook and we will definitely get that to you. If you're like, okay, I need to get all the freebies that are coming up, then go VIP lounge, right? And when you go there, there's the link right there if you want to screen capture that real quick. It's the iconicleader.com/STS VIP. Okay, that stands for SOAR to Scale VIP. The iconicleader.com STS VIP. You do need www in there. And so we are finishing up day 2, where we design your one iconic offer. So we made your offer. Okay, thank you, Angie. She's ready. I better refresh my screen. And then tomorrow we are going to build your iconic group. We're going to build the perfect group of people that you can sell this amazing offer to. Okay. And don't forget, you are going to win all these wonderful prizes too. You get points so that for everything you do, we're going to give you points, because on Friday, the prize goes all the way up to $10,000. Oh, wait, I have to refresh my screen. Okay, we're on day 2. Let me refresh and let's hope all this works. Okay. Okay. Refresh. I hope this is right, Angie. I'm not sure. Angie, if you could put in the comments the link, I want to make sure I'm doing it right. Let's see. Let me just try this. Sorry, guys. We did rehearse, really. Okay. What was the what was it? What was the link? Oh, I think that's where I screwed up. Hold on, guys. And let me see if Angie gave me the link here. Angie, can you give me that link? If not, I will try and find it real quick. Oh, okay. I think I found it. There we go. There was only like 10 names on there that, oh no, I don't want to leave anybody out. Okay, here we go. I've got it. We're good to go. Let me share my screen. There we go. Okay. Let me know if you guys can see this. Let me remove this so you guys can see. Let's see. Let's make sure that your name is on here. Okay. Can you guys see your name on here? Okay. And remember, we're going to keep adding names. So tomorrow we're going to add more. So the more often you're here, the more you do, the more activities you do, the more times your name will appear on here. Okay. So you guys ready? All right. At 10 seconds. Let's go spin the wheel and see what happens. Who feels lucky? Let's see. And the winner is. Oh, it was so fun. Angie L. Angie Langley. Angie Langley, you are the winner of a $2,000 scholarship. Congratulations. I am super excited for you. If you're here, let us know. And jump up and down in your home or whatever. So, I want to thank you guys for being here. Congratulations to the winners over the last couple of days. Yesterday we had Deb, and today we have Angie, who's going to win tomorrow. And all those names are going to stay on there, and you're going to put your name on there more and more and more. So you have a greater and greater chance to win as we move forward to the big $10,000 prize. So you guys are phenomenal. Come back here tomorrow at 5 p.m. More prizes, $3,000 winner. And we're going to find your perfect group of people who are going to buy from you and give you lots and lots of moolah. See you guys tomorrow. Hey, if you guys could do me one quick thing, could you tell me, like, just give me a piece of feedback? Like, did you like this? How was this today? Anything else you want to do? Was it great? Was it awful? Too long? Too short? Hey, yay, I figured out my offer. What is it for you? Just give me some sort of feedback. I would love to know what you guys think. It's really important, so that we can always perfect what we're delivering. So as we sign out, I want to thank you, and we will see you tomorrow. Again, thank you for the, yes, very good. Thank you. I appreciate that. And if there's anything you need, I really look forward to talking to you all. All of you won a clarity call with me and our team. So we are going to hop on the call with you, figure out what is your one block. What do you need to do to move that forward? Okay. So expect us to reach out to you and book that call within the next 5 days. So you guys have a great day. Thank you again for everything. And we will see you tomorrow. Okay. And congratulations, Angie.